Hello there, John with you, and it's time for another unboxing. We're going back in time this time. Okay, this is a bit of a nostalgia one. Again, as you know yourself, I normally like the old kits. Some of the older kits are actually quite good. Bit basic in some parts. I've already had a look through this one, and it's a lot more basic than a bit basic. There's loads of parts already pre-molded on. I read through the instructions. Not very accurate with the way the wheels are done, and a couple of more bits and pieces. You can see where the river counters really love this kit, absolutely adore it. But I enjoy it anyway. Okay, the original of this kit came out in 1970. And as you will see from some of the molds, the way TAMIYA put the date on the molds, some of the molds in this kit are actually still from the 1970 moulding of it. In 1975 then they updated some of the parts. They probably realised how bad it was, so the original must have been very bad. So they updated some of the parts in 1975. Now, from what I've gathered, after going through some of the sprues there, still in the plastic bags. I didn't take them out. I leave them in the plastic bags for the unboxing itself. But some of the sprues are the original sprues, and one or two of them then without the dates on them, I'd say, because I couldn't find dates. Probably are there, but I didn't find them. Would be from, say, the 75 one. This particular boxing of it is 1984 boxing, and all they did basically was change the box. Yeah, that's all they did. They just changed the box art. So you could say, the original molds are from 1970. So when this kit came out in 1984 with the with this new box, that doesn't mean that, say, the bits were actually molded in 1970. As I can see, through the plastic, there's reasonable bits of flash there. So more than likely, these probably would have been molded around 1984, thereabouts. Didn't bother going changing the molds or redoing them or anything like that. So you're going to end up with flash. And flash basically is where the two molds come together, and there's a bit of seepage because the molds have been used so many times that the seal between the molds isn't exactly the best. Now, bearing in mind that this is a very, 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 very basic kit, okay, the build will probably be very, very fast, because after reading through the instructions, it looks a very fast build. Some of the parts of it I'm a bit kind of iffy about, especially when it comes to the air tubes coming into the filters. It gives you lengths of rubber. We'll see how it goes. And like I said, when it comes to the upper deck, there's loads of stuff already pre-molded onto that. And even on the side of the vehicle, one of the tow ropes, the other tow ropes that goes on the side of the Tiger, that's pre-molded on, and it's very, very, very thin looking. How it compares to, say, some of the modern kits, it wouldn't stack up against any of them at all. But still, it could be, could turn out to be an enjoyable little build. I'm going to build it anyway. I'm going to paint it very, very basically. I'm not going to bother with major weathering on it. I'm hoping to kind of get a kind of a factory fresh look to it. We'll see how it goes. So here's the unboxing anyway. Okay, let's go down to the bench. Just a quick look. That's it. Okay, that's the kit. Right. So if any of you have ever seen this old box of it, you can tell it's the older one by, there we are. The E in the Tiger is sort of curved. Newer versions of them, after coming out again, it's all been remolded, redone completely, and it's got the much more straighter E on the Tiger, where it says Tiger. So, like I said, this kit, the only way you'll find it is probably in a second-hand shop or in someone's stash. You won't buy it new. You won't buy it. So, not to worry out there. But if you've got it in your stash, and you're going to I'll build it sometimes, very basic. because I was looking online, I couldn't find any unboxings of it or any builds of it or anything else of this version of it now. Okay, the old version of it. So let's get stuck in and let's get it unboxed and let's see what you get inside in the box. Okay, so here we are at the bench, and we'll have a quick look at the box first, right? As you see, it's just a plain white box with the picture of the tank on it. Look at the size of the guys here compared to the tank. Totally out of proportion. They look as if they're standing behind it. Very badly done. But back in the time, that was, oh wow, you know, for a kid to spotted this. Have to get it. Another funny little thing that I spotted. If you look at down here, okay, ready to assemble precision model kit. Modelling skills helpful if under 10 years of age. So therefore, if you're over 10, you don't need any modelling skills whatsoever. That's what I got from that. Okay, it's 135 Military Miniatures Series number 56. Okay, another indicator that it's one of the original ones. Right. No, there's the instruction, and if you look at the instruction sheet, it's yellowed. I don't know if it's going to show out so much in this colour, in this light, in this camera. But it's pretty yellowed. Some of the edges have got a bit of oh, there's a name for that, but I can't remember what it is. It's where they kind of start going yellow, very, very yellow, like sort of smoke stained. But there's their instructions. 8 steps in total. You know, when you look at some of the kits of today, there's sort of books when it comes to the Tiger, anyway, especially. We'll have a look here, and if you look, it comes with a little template and all, or a little not template. Yeah, they call it a template. Little template there for putting the wheels together. Little jig thing for it. Okay. Building up of it seems to be pretty okay. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, a lot of it is already kind of pre-molded on for you. We'll see that now when we get onto the actual parts and things. But very few bits and pieces there to be added on in each step. Quite straightforward. Right. Quite simple. Rubber tracks again, like I said, and very little actual modelling to do. Most of this will be sort of in the painting and all that kind of stuff. But this is how they came back in the day. Not too much for you to do really when it came to the modelling side of things. Just put it together and play with it, and it even comes already in the grey. The decals, as you see, look at the amount of carrier film on those. Tons of carrier film on them. Okay. Now I'm not sure whether I'll go with the SO2 or the or 231. The 231 and the SO2, they're all the early versions, and the bigger numbers there, the 102, the 142, and the 202. They're the late. It'd be for the 43 on. I got all that from reading the instructions. Okay. All right. We'll have a look. Start off. We got a tub style base. Okay, molded in there, and if you look there, it will give the date 1970. Right. And when I said like things are already molded on, you've got this front pieces here already molded on. All our suspension arms, and track arms and all that, they're already on. We've also got here the toe rope on the side, that's pre-molded on as well. And there's more to come. There is more to come for pre-molded on bits and pieces. Right, so there's basically our tub anyway, but it's actually quite strong, you know, it is quite strong. We also get 1, 2, 3 bags of sprues and our rubber tracks. Now, as I said, I left a bit of the disintegrated rubber band on it. Where is it? There we are here, see it? The rubber band is basically disintegrated away to nothing. Falling apart. But anyway, we got rubber band tracks. We've got a bag here that's got 2 pieces of rubber tubing. We've got a soft sprue there that would be sort of our polycaps for the wheels and things. We've got all our wheels, and we've got that track template making device piece there. Okay. That's 1 sprue. We'll have a closer look at the sprues. What I'll do is I'll take them out of their bags and we'll have a close look at them. Right, in this bag here then we've got our barrels, some more turret pieces. We've got the 2 figures. This sprue here then we've got the deck, turret sides, turret top, and the back of the thing, and the turret basket, and the spare tracks then for the front. Okay. So, without further ado, let's start delving into the bits and pieces and have a quick look at them. We'll start off with the tracks. Hold on a second. I'll just move this just up a bit. There we go. Just so we can have a closer look. Things, right? Rubber tracks. Little to no detail on the back. Okay, just got the guide horns. That's just about it. That's what all is there. We've got these ejector pin thingies sticking out. They'll all have to be removed. Again, there's that bit of rubber band that disintegrated into it. The detail on the tracks is pretty sparse. Not that detailed. When you compare it even to say the rubber tracks that come with kits nowadays, is very, 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 very basic indeed. But you get the idea of it anyway. You know, it'll give you the idea that the tracks they're reasonably enough the right shape. They give you the impression that they're accurate enough. Okay, we'll open one of our bags here. First bag. Right, this bag has our engine deck and our main deck. Now, like I said, I mean, all these little bits and pieces, the box, or not the box, but the engine, the jack block molded onto it. The exhaust, or my exhaust, John, for God's sake, get it right. The fire extinguisher molded on. All these pieces here at the back molded onto it. Cleaning rods, you know, not very accurate, but they're molded onto it anyway. Front laces plate and all that. There's a piece to go onto the front of that, but all these pieces here, all pre-molded onto it. Now the detail isn't that bad, okay? It's pretty okay. It's got some kind of cast texture on it, as you can see. It's got a bit of cast texture to it, right? So it's not too bad, you know. But like I said, everything is already molded onto it. There's our turret top. It's a bit of spare track just popped off there, so I'll put that back into the box. We've got our turret top cupola already molded onto it, so all you got to do is stick in the hatch. We've got two sides for our turret. We've got the back plate starter section there already moulded on for it as well. Access things there moulded on. We've got our turret basket and the turret basket lid. So, you know, like I said, most of the parts are already moulded on. And again, if we look at our little date there, 1970. Right. Next bag. Next bag has. That's in the bag. Right. We'll just put the figures to the side for the minute. Just put them aside for a minute. Right, we've got the busiest of our sprues. Right, oof, careful not to be moving too much. We've got the side skirts there. Okay, let's get a bit more light onto it. Okay, we've got our side skirts. We've got I don't know what they are. Are these? Oh yeah, there's the that's a very badly moulded, as in inaccurately moulded, should I say, more than badly moulded. Wire cutters. We've got our hatchet, our starter handle. We've got a sledgehammer. Drivers and co-drivers or radio men's hatches. There's our loader's hatch. There's the escape hatch there to go on the side of it. Got our front driver's vision block thing there. Okay, we've got the gun breech section. We've got the gun mantlet. All pretty damn fragile. They feel as if they're going to fall off any second. Got the engine shrouds there, or sorry, exhaust shrouds. We've got the exhaust ones here again. I mean, they're not, if you look at them, they're not even full circles. They're remnants of bits and pieces. We got the front shovel there. We got the rear mud guards, flaps. We've the air cleaners. We've got a two-piece barrel. Anything else that I can recognise and spill out my knowledge? We got our lights, but yeah, pretty basic moulding. But for some weird reason, I'm looking forward to making it. I'm a bit of nostalgia, like I said. Okay, so we'll do a quick, slow kind of have a slow look around at these pieces. Plenty of flash, ejector pin marks, you name it, it's got them all. Right, but the plastic is seems to be okay. I'm having no problems with that, but there is definitely plenty of flash and that kind of stuff on it. That's sprue B. Okay, and we have our figures. Oh, they've even got stems. Is there a date on these fellas? Oh my god, 1968. Even the figures are old. We've all seen that chap before. We've got Wolfgang and Dieter. Alright. Binoculars molded onto his hand. And I am going to make them all up and all. Believe it or not. I've never seen that before. Little holders there for the feet. little stands, so if you could sort of want them having them on stands, then you can. But yeah, they're pretty darn basic. Good old TAMIYA figures, right? And finally our last yeah, simple as that. Only 3 main screws, a couple of little screws there then with little bits and pieces on them, but basically only the 3 screws. Noisy bag there. Right, we've got our this is, haven't a clue what that would be. Haven't a clue. Wonder what it is. Ideas in the comments box below. What this thing here is. Is it a jig for the wheels or something, for painting the wheels? Or is it all part of there's the jig. Okay, there's that jig for the wheels, for setting your wheels. Yeah. Okay, we got our wheels. Practically no detail on those whatsoever. Very, very little. We've got these 2 bits of rubber tubing. I presume they're for the air induction thing onto the air filters. We've got our tow ropes. Pretty bad flash on those. But like I said, I'm going to use these and make these. There's like a bit of damage to that one there on the tow ropes. Got our drive sprockets, our wheels, little connectors there for the rubber hose to go onto, into, beside and over. Yeah, and believe it or not, that's it. That is the kit. I can't see it being a big build, not by the amount of parts that are on it. Still haven't got a clue what that thing is. Anybody know? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section below what that is, if anybody knows. So anyway, that's it. That's the super unboxing, the nostalgia unboxing of the Tiger One Ausf from 1970, and kit number 56. So if you want to see me making this kit, don't forget to stay tuned to the channel. I will be doing a build update. Build update 1, we'll get it built. Build update 2, we'll get it painted, and a final reveal of it. We'll have we'll either say it was an excellent kit, or we'll say that it was an interesting nostalgic build. It's one or the other. We won't say it was crap, but we'll see how it compares to, say, some of the modern builds. So anyway, don't forget to join me, like I said, for the build update. Stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, so you'll be informed of future uploads from me. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and if you have subscribed, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I really, really do. And in the meantime, go out and buy yourself a kit. Maybe not this one, maybe not an old one, but try and get your hands on something a bit newer. Enjoy the hobby, because that's what it's all about. Buy a kit, build it, and enjoy it. I'm John. I'll catch you in the next one, lads. Stay safe and enjoy your modelling.